No, we only you wait, waka come. Like a red, never walk alone. No, we only you wait, waka come. Like a red, never walk alone. Like a red, never walk alone. No, we only you wait, waka come. Like a red, never walk alone.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's a little off target. Gusto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got away. Adama Traore. Hefty. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. Save from Khan. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still goalless. And this is Hazard. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Beckham. He's had a shot! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Neymar, good purposeful running this. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Romero makes the interception. And this is Son Heung-min. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adama Traore. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hazard. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but we'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Blind cuts out the pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Haaland! Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Pedri with the cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. They want to be quick to recover this. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gusto. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation.
Substitution for Como. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Como
Number
have their
11,
second corner now.
Number 10, Neymar. Number 22, Pedri. Number 18,
He leaps for it!
Tchouaméni. Coming on
No,
the
he
field,
didn't quite meet it
number
right.
5, Gonzalo Ramos. Number 20, Trinkel. Number 6, De
Your impression so
Ketelaere.
far, Jim?
Number
Well, Peter,
17,
if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Gnabry ventures forward. That has not gone well.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Como really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Conte. And this is Drogba. Now it's Gnabry.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
De Ketelaere. Very much into the last knockings.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Hello,
It was a very good...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Well timed, excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
This is the time you need that pace.
A probing pass. Hazard.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Impressive jump! Oh, that was no routine save.
Duff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And they're quick to get it back. And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And he's had it nicked away. Duke, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Well, that's a little loose. Serginho. Hazard. Hazard receives it in a wide position. He is through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And a header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Cross to the back post. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, shooting chance! Joe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Beckham. Duke. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Driven in.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, that's
added
wonderful
time.
alertness. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. On, and this is Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Hello attendees,
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. That is some save from Khan! Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Caught offside that time. Jupe. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's gone for a throw-in. He's found a way through. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Searching pass he's played there. He's found space here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played out to the left flank. That looks a cracking ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. Takes aim and... Big chance! And he's straight offside.
Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So
Neymar.
time for change, and
Number
this one has been on the
51,
cards for a little while.
Pacho. Number 2,
Zanetti.
Munich are
Number
totally
20,
dominant in the middle of the park,
Batistuta.
a no-way through zone.
Number 9,
Rijkaard!
coming on the field, number 11.
Denied by an
Ritwik.
instinctive
Number
save.
3,
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than
number
that.
10, Mustando Martinez.
And there's no
Number
surprise
17,
who's taking this corner.
Didier Drogba. Number
Park
13,
Ji-sung gets it away.
Gnabry.
Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Driving through the middle. Jupe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stojkovic. Ball played for Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Zanetti. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So we finish as we started. Try as they might.
봐도 나처럼 난 걷지 on the beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길을 끌지 내가 그번엔 Get on my radio cause I'll be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 너무로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 내 스텝이 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 빙글덩 내버려둬 I just can't let up 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 风고장나버려 난 비용 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 do my dance 걸음마저 step 길지 내가 굿보는 get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 pass 털어낸 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보는 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐끗덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐끗덕 You know what 더 다르게 더 걸어 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 몰았던 난 이대로 walk 내 기름에 그려워 나 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대 매일 왜 알고 모두 원해 once again yeah 더 반응해 내 걸음이 더 뜨거워져 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a...
Oh, terrible pass. Serginho. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Alvarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. Bale picks it up out wide. It's Bale! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a shade optimistic. McAllister. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's a searching pass. Olise is onto this. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And this is Batistuta. He is through here. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Juve gets into a good position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Elise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. McAllister for Elise. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Rijkaard. That's a good foot in there. Now it's Beckham. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's Joe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 19, Alvarez. Number 5, Olise.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as hard.
Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. He might be in here! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Juve. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Van de Ven. Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Knocks it into space. Hazard is in a really good position out wide.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 13, Bale. Number 23, McAllister.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Number 10.
Now it's Neymar.
Number 6, Rijkaard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
We don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences when we don't talk at all? Listen to the echo of the anger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there, you gotta get some, shake some, pull it all down but hate none, you gotta open up, you gotta care, build it up, nothing's there, I can't build it up, you wanna build it up, we can't build it up, you wanna build it up with me, come on, build it up, come on, build it up with me. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up if nothing's there. Come on, break some.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this
Hello,
one and
everybody,
they're going
and
up.
welcome to today's
Incentives
match.
do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And Batistuta! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for
The
more.
goal scorer
One sweeping move, executed with deadly
number
efficiency.
20.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Looking for options for movement.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
No luck with that dink over the top. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Duke gets into a good position, and he's worked it through. And this is Batistuta. Great, goes for a shot! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Duke gets flagged offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Saliba and Serginho. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. And it's Zanetti. Spread it left. Duke. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And this is Messi. Serginho clears.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be a throw-in. Rijkaard is all... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Programs are available from
Well,
stands.
who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 16, Rodri. Number 17, Deco. Coming on the field, number 14.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Number 7, Bellingham.
And it's Neymar. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Batistuta. He's through here, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That looks a cracking ball. That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
He's found a way through. Van Nistelrooy! And that is a truly outstanding save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's got away. Oh, that was vital. And the ball is out of play. That's a sharp pass. Hazard wins the duel this time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Khan claims comfortably. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Beckham. Spread neatly. Diouf. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That is good strength. No, again there's no way through. Great chance! Well taken goal. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and this is Isco. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a searching pass. And claimed it back
There
swiftly.
will be 1 minute added time.
Juve. And this is Batistuta. Zanetti clears it away. And that brings the first half to a close. Now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Hazard. Well, that looks a decent ball. And Batistuta! And there's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
4 added minutes
Four
has been
extra minutes
indicated.
added on. And here's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear. And that will be it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final...
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. No. Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, so yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And here's De Bruyne. He's got away. He's free. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Some good work on the right flank here. Beckham. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with nonsense, and I won't say yes second time, cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, cause the trouble will take you far astray, far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Or just kicking a can down the road, telling me yes when it really ain't it. I don't wanna stay in the place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling so.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the 10th? Ibrahimovic. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Beckham. Rijkaard. Mateus. Neymar. And the counter is on. Vieri finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Marquinhos. Juve. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Poor, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Batistuta. Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's been caught now. And the shot! He's delivered all right! And we have liftoff! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking to play him in. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hunnit. Oh, he's all alone. Great chance! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's burst through. Mateus. Rivaldo. He has found the way through. That's good play. He's free, he has got... Can he finish? Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
now the breakaway.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Duke. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Just a quick reminder.
Well, that
today,
is the first
please
half done,
refrain from
and we are
parking
ready for
outside
what
this
follows in the
stadium.
second.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we're off again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho. Serginho's cross. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. It's played through for him. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Serginho clears without hesitation. That is good progress on the left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cross to the back post. There's the header! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hazard.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rivaldo. Mateus. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. Hazard. Duke. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. No way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's destined for the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho's cross. And he's there to clear it. Struck first time. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Defending of the desperate variety. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with. And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really... And he shoots! Well taken goal. And just like that, he hits 50. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed. And that's it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. And after all of that, Jim...
Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like bulb to my chin. I wish I didn't know. I wish I could see.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have...
It's Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he can clear it away. Cafu. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. Messi. He's Messi! Goal! Barcelona! That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Half an hour played now. Searching passes played there. Pass is just off target. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona leading now.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Hazard.
Been indicated.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Schneider, nicely weighted ball. Now it's come to nothing. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, he's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! And that's a tidy finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
There's the header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi can clear it away. And it's Serginho. Oh, that was vital.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Cleared away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! Owen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Owen. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serginho. Neymar looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a shade optimistic. Sergi. Ibrahimovic. And the ball's come loose here. This time, surely. Just cruising. They are cruising. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look at the space. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi looking to receive it in space. Messi. And Messi! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He is through here. Owen, he's through on goal here. Big chance! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Please join me in wishing all the best to members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary.
So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's a good run he's making there. Cross to the back post. Bayer claims it without any fuss. And he was quick to react. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho's cross, getting up there! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Costa Curta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior getting forward. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
16 minutes is number 9, Vinicius Junior.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold elects to cross. That's a decent clearance. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice control. Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Look at the space here. And it's Rijkaard. He has a look up. And that's been won straight back. The ball has bounced loose now. Batistuta. Now Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And he is deft. And the finish! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 44 minutes is
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back underway. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Rudiger. Aldair. And it's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Juve looking understandably energised after his goal. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Wow, he's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos with the clearance. Now it's Pedro, and he is dashing away. Decent! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rijkaard. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pedro. He's a can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has another go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Off the post! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Beckham fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now that is a hefty challenge. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's come loose. Hazard gets it away. Here's a chance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pedro wants to run onto this. They get a throw in. That is good progress on the left. Martinez.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Now when this come the man called saying Kutia
pass anybody. I know they to pass myself, I just want day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself, I just want day. I say, yeah, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Yeah, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day. Come, Sila.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. Jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the back what will be must be.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Chance! He's got away with one there. Gone forward. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside. Nicely intercepted. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. That's a cute ball. Ignori kept his eye on it, and he's there. So it is still 0-0. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Duke always looking for that half a chance. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Cleared without hesitation. Beckham to take it as usual. Stojkovic is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Batista, takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tacho does well not to be outdone there. Neymar. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Batistuta! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This ended up in no man's land. And here's Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Rijkaard. And Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder today.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Batistuta. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And they've got a throw. That's going across goal. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Stojkovic. Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta, nicely spread. "75 minutes played."
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Raul, he is through here.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neymar. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He whips it across. And that is a decent chance! He lifts the roof! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Borussia Dortmund now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
And he's there to belt it away. Out of play for a throw. Batistuta. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. In towards the back stick. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. And it's made its way to him. He might... It's Van Basten! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs.
the passers will always have an option with him.
Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 24 minutes is number 20, Gabriel Batistuta.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Neymar. Space for him to turn and look. Shoots! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Van Basten. Tonali receives it in a good position here. And this is Van... shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Germany really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely intercepted. Belletti. And it's half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Oh, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So straight into the second half. And the counter is on. Great vision. Shot, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Is there nothing he cannot do? A finish right from the top drawer. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Tonali. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the finish! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bonatoni. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Van Basten.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, no joy this time. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Tries to play it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Azar. That's really well manoeuvred. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there's the clearance. That's a little off target. Neymar. Now it's Beckham, and he's picked out the run. Khan claims comfortably. Threads one in. Donatoni. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business.